YouTube streamer iShowSpeed recently went to Brazil where he was handing out cash to random kids, enjoying the local culture. But then when walking around while streaming, his alleged friend played this prank on him. Now some say this was staged for more views on YouTube, but honestly this is not the face of someone that believes they'll live. As Decoy reports on the kidnapping prank, where they stated the hired Brazilian gang members would have used actual pew-pews if it wasn't for YouTube, where apparently the so-called prankster was only thinking of monetization and not necessarily safety, which is worse considering Speed had recently been swatted at his home, saying this.
Bro, I just got swatted. I just want to let y'all know whoever did that, bro, that's up, bro. Don't ever do that in your life, bro. I could have really died. I had to my face, and you really think it's cool, bro. Don't ever do that again.
And as I've said before, prank content, or what I've labeled smooth brain cinema, is going entirely too far, as even though this situation came out with a somewhat alright ending, there's a million ways this had gone wrong, either by Speed defending himself, his security doing something similar, or even worse, having a cardiac episode due to the shock of being taken by the PCC. And all for what? His friend thinking, yeah, he's mad at me now, but we're gonna get so many views. Because I'm pretty sure the guy that can get 1 million likes in just over half an hour on Instagram, over 500,000 live viewers on YouTube streams, which places him number 6 all time in live viewership, getting 11 million views in under 8 hours. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that guy needs to resort to desperate tactics to add a few more views to his audience that's already the same size as a small country. But the only thing dumber than this prankster's logic is the lesson that this was supposed to teach, as they thought it was going to show how although gang members do bad things, they can still be humane and people should stop being afraid of these places. Yeah, because seeing Speed's face like this had me immediately booking my tickets to Brazil, as it reminds me of the cyclists that wanted to ride through the Middle East saying people are warm and friendly, but tragically lost their lives alongside 2 others. As I'm sure there's certain aspects about countries that are sensationalized for internet clicks, but traumatizing a YouTube celebrity with a fake rendition of what they were warned about doesn't quite counteract the negative beliefs we have about Brazilian crime, especially doing it to a guy like iShowSpeed, who, in a sea of nuisance streams, seems to be one of the better people online. As yes, I was initially aware of him due to his over-the-top reactions, which then allowed him to slide tackle Mr. Beast on TV, and eventually led him to actually meet Ronaldo.
Oh my God, bro! We did it! Okay, I'm sorry. Oh my God.
But unlike other streamers that visited Japan, he was out there handing out cash to a random homeless guy.
You can have it. You can have it, my boy. Yeah. Hey, look, bro, stay safe, bro. Hey.
Which is what he did in India, giving a mom some money for a family.
No, take it. No, don't cry, please. Don't cry.
And even in Turkey, when he was feeding a stray dog, after he found the lady that had been feeding him previously, also handed over what he had left. And I know people don't like it when influencers use goodwill as a way to create content, but in the sad status that is today's online streams, I think what Speed is doing here is a good thing, and the people angry at that don't actually have a standard for him to meet. Just because they dislike one aspect of somebody, they just default to hating on everything they do, as the people that can't spell nuisance usually don't understand it either. Just like Mr. Beast bringing back hearing to the deaf, getting clean water to African kids, or even rescuing abandoned dogs. I'm sure nobody that was an actual beneficiary to this content is online complaining about it, whether it's Mr. Beast, iShowSpeed, or whatever other streamer that rhymes with cheese. Sure, I could probably find differences in our political beliefs, but from what I've seen from Speed, he seems pretty chill. Yeah, he seems to be best known for his content of somewhat suspicious dancing that even his own crew is off-put by. But I just see him as this generation's version of Kenan and Kel's Kel Mitchell, where he's pretty much the 90s cable television equivalent of Speed. And I remember when I was a kid and how hilarious I thought Kenan and Kel, Good Burger, and all that was. And I do find it weird when people like me complain about things like the Twilight films, Taylor Swift songs, or anything that really isn't meant for 30-year-old millennial men. And of course I'm not watching Speed streams because they're not made for me. But as this prank on Speed fades into irrelevance and destroys a partnership his so-called friend had with him, hopefully at least at a subconscious level, his YouTube audience of over 22 million subscribers internalizes how low effort and stale prank content is becoming and disincentivizes it entirely. So if you appreciate my concise, lighthearted commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, hopefully I've earned your subscription, then go check out the video on how a Disneyland superfan randomly got drafted into the culture war on TikTok.